questions do you have for Asamoah Gyan?
You are my baby. I wanna see you smiling, see you laughing. You are my Jerry. Whoa, Gaga, you are my babe. I know if you run and leave you behind. This be Romeo and Juliet. If you were, you deserve to be my wife. You deserve it, I know they lie. You know they feel well without my mic. What a pity, no bag baby. If you were, you deserve to be my wife.
Happy birthday to you, Mr. Kweku Aqua Harrison. Mr. Kweku Aqua Harrison, MD of Copycats. This is from your wife Eresi and your lovely children. 0302216541. Do you have any comments on the PDS saga? Do you have any questions for Asamoah Gyan? Let us know. You can also call 0244340437. You've been a strong pillar in our lives. We remember and appreciate the sacrifices you made in order to give us a better life. We have and continue to benefit from your powerful prayers. You certainly did train in the way we should go, and today we know the Lord and His ways. We thank God, whose grace and mercy has kept you all these years. As you celebrate your 60th birthday, we ask God to satisfy you with long life, divine health, and prosperity. Happy 60th birthday, Madam Mary Eshen Igan Menu. From your son Ernest Kojo Menu, your daughter Mercy, your sister Alice, and the entire family.
You are my baby. I wanna see you smiling, see you laughing. You are my Jerry. Whoa, Gaga, you are my babe. I know if you run and leave you behind. This be Romeo and Juliet. If you were, you deserve to be my wife. You deserve it, I know they lie. You know they feel well without my mic. What a pity, no bag baby. If you were, you deserve to be my wife. Hey, no do ye way. Asamoah Gyan, baby Jen, Ghana mama who of it, ready first. No repeat, no surrender. Mama of it again. I just say Akuma, Linda, Barbara, Monica, Jessica, Pamela, Sarah, Gift in a diner. Money now come on, Muyo go out. Asamoah Gyan, Muyo go out. Baby, baby, you they make my mind just cut down. Ghana girl, who of it? I did that, then for you get it out. Baby Jessie, Sana open. Asamoah Gyan, Sana open.
So it's 8 minutes to the top of the hour. The man himself is with us in studio. The Captain General who has captured generations of hearts of Ghanaian fans. Asamoah Gyan, Gyan 3. He's in studio today. Remember, today's agenda is brought to you by Societe Generale, SG Ghana. The future is you.
I'm on the rest. You understand?
Airtel Tigo says no more of bundles that expire. You should be able to keep what's yours for as long as you want. Your call bundle should not expire. Now you can get the Airtel Tigo Fuse, the only call bundle which does not expire. Call all networks and browse with no expiry or hala. Time no be problem on Airtel Tigo Fuse bundle. Simply dial *567# to bundle now. Airtel Tigo, life is simple. All right, so let's start talking. Perhaps, Asamoah, before the conversation is over, I'll have you sing a few tunes for us.
My voice is not.
Your voice is not here.
My voice is not looking good. So.
Your voice is not looking good, Charlie. By the way, you can look at the voice and say it's not looking good. It's very serious. Good morning and welcome. How's everything?
Thank you. Everything is fine. How are you?
I am blessed. I am blessed. So let's start off with the Under-16 tournament which you organized. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, we are here to help the young ones who are trying to give up in the game, because I've been there, and you know, but the whole thing is to bring back the coast football, because since we left the coast football, we haven't seen the coast football going on like we used to see, because we've seen a lot of players out there, a lot of players who have become icons who started from the coast level, you know, but we don't see it now. But that is the whole thing we are trying to do. And yeah, we went to most of the regions. We've seen some talents. You know, we have to build them together, have a dream team, you know, keep them for a long time. And then we can have our Asamoah Gyan and our Michael Essens and a lot of players for Ghana. That is the whole thing. That is the whole plan about.
Inspiring the next generation.
Definitely.
Beautiful. I'm sure that's why the AstroTurf was put at Accra Academy.
Yeah, it's one of those things, just trying to give back to the society. A lot of people are benefiting from the AstroTurf. 2 days ago, Kumasa Santikoto came to train there. There are a lot of teams.
Yeah, I hear you covered the cost for that one.
That is behind the scene. Yes.
Behind the scene. Let's bring it into the scene.
No, like at the end of the day, the AstroTurf is there. Everybody is benefiting from it. When I go, I do even train there sometimes. So even the first edition was held. The Abidjan and assisting was held there.
Okay.
So we are also trying to help the country to give back to what we started from. We've got to a level that we need to inspire others, as you said. So that is what we are trying to do.
What are some of the other things you've done in that vein of trying to give back to the country and inspire others?
A lot of things, charity, football wise, personal stuff.
You recently made a chief and all that.
It was I was installed because of things I've been doing. People see, they recognize it, and that is where they gave me that chieftaincy title. So there are a lot of things happening. Sometimes I do things that I don't even remember. People even come and they say, "Oh, you did this for me. You did this," and I think when I'm doing something, I do it wholeheartedly. I do it for God. I try to help people as much as I can. I cannot help everybody. Sometimes people come at the wrong time. They don't see the real Asamoah Gyan. Sometimes they see what is going on, but when they come to me, they don't see it. I don't blame for that, and you cannot blame me. Sometimes they come at the wrong time, but things happen. We just. But as I said, charity. Talking about Hohoi, we did a borehole for Hohoi, Kolebu Teaching Hospital. We did some donations there. Manprobi Polyclinic, Winchi, we did a borehole for them. Accra Academy, on and on and on and on.
On and on and on and on.
There are so many things.
I'm curious, Jan. You've done all of this, and the number of them you can't even remember. Do you feel you are appreciated enough for all that you've done?
I would say the majority do appreciate me a lot. As I said, I always deal with the street, what I see. The love people show me on the street, not what people see on the radio or what. There are a lot of how many people call on programs. Sometimes somebody can call you and say, hey, look at what people are saying about you. They don't appreciate you and stuff. I'll say, no. Don't worry. When I go outside and then the love people show me, it's more than how many people who call on radios and stuff. People say what they think. They have their opinions. But when I go to the street, the love people show me, it makes me feel, oh, okay, I'm doing the right thing. But as we said, on radio, things it goes far. Social media has become very, very strong. So 95 people can say good stuff about me, but the 5 that will say the negative stuff will cause damage. It doesn't mean people don't love you or people don't appreciate you, but we all know in our heart, and there are people who see, and I know that people do appreciate me a lot.
What kind of damage does it cause?
Oh, negativity. If somebody, it's normal. We are human beings. We have emotions and stuff. We see things, and sometimes I don't blame them. When you are up there, that is where people try to say things. People say negative things. It's normal when you're up there. You understand? People, for example, like when a nail, the nails on the wood or something. The one inside the wood you don't see, but the one that comes out, you use the hammer to
push it back.
So the one that comes out, it's like I'm there. So definitely people have to talk about me. So it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. Sometimes we have to accept it and move on.
But does it affect you personally?
No, it doesn't. At that moment when I see negative things, you react. But at the end of the day, you just sit back and you say, oh, that is how it is. They have to, because you are there. If you are not there, people will not talk about you. So it's a normal thing. But me personally, it doesn't affect me. But maybe at that moment, I do react to it when I see it.
How?
like, hey, these people, me, I haven't done, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll say, oh, okay, it's normal, and then I move on. I don't keep things into me that much, and I just try to. I react immediately, but I forget it. I just let it go because I accept the job and I accept the position I've put myself into.
So it's never affected your play?
No, never. The worst thing that affected me, I was able to overcome it.
What's the worst thing?
My mom. I lost my mom. I was in camp preparing for a game.
Wow.
I lost my mom. I went to the field. I scored 2. You understand? So nothing can affect me than this. Even in my saddest moment, I was able to go through, deliver. So what can somebody say on radio to affect me? You understand? Yeah, so that is my motivation.
Wow.
That is big motivation for me. I was preparing for a game. I had a phone call. I lost my mom.
Must have been terrible.
You understand? Preparing for a very, very important game.
Which game was it?
No, when I was in Al Ain, we were playing against Al Shabaab, and that game would decide if you are champions or not. You understand?
And your mom died.
My mom died.
Man.
The sheikh, everybody, they told me to come back home. They said, no, you cannot play, just go home. I said, no. If she was at the emergency ward or something, that one I'm very, very worried. I will go. But now she's no more, so what can I do? Just I have to focus on my job, do it, and then after we'll go and on. You understand? So I had to just put myself together. Even they wanted people to be in my room with me, and I was like, no, just I'll be in the room alone. I did it. I went to the field. I scored 2.
Wow.
We won the league.
So this captain thing, it did not affect you either?
Pardon?
This captain decision by Kwesi Appiah.
Yeah, that was what I said earlier. You know, when you see things, you react to it. You know, I saw it. I didn't like the decision. I reacted. You know, people spoke to me. The president called me. There were a lot of people, dignitaries that spoke to me. You know, I had to just sit back. I was like, oh, okay, it's part of life. You have to just put yourself together, and that's it. And I didn't think about anything again. I was just there. And even that was my best camp I've ever been in the Black Stars. I was very, very happy when I was there. You know, people come to me. A lot of dignitaries come to my room. They come, hey, you are strong, man. We do appreciate everything. They even thanked me for how I comported myself in the camp. You understand? You know, so after I just realized, oh, okay, so people were watching. You understand? Although I've forgotten about what happened, I was living a normal life, and then somebody come, hey, Charlie, what you've been through and what happened and the way you are behaving in the camp, God bless you. And they would just shake me. We thank you for everything. And then I would just realize, hey, so people were watching. You understand? So that is me. I just reacted to something. But after I sit back and I just analyze, I will say, okay, this is life and life goes on.
Do you think your decision to step away from the Black Stars was a reaction?
Yeah, that was what I said earlier, that you know, I react to things when I see them. I react to things when I see them. I didn't like it as a rational human being. If you will be in my shoes, you will not like it. If you were in my shoes, like things happen, all of a sudden the timing was wrong, you know, and then I got upset, honestly. I was very, very upset. Very, very upset. Which, the decision, I didn't make the decision because of anything. I just wanted to play it safe. To be there, because the way I was upset, maybe I might do something in the camp and then they will say, oh, because they did this, you reacted, like you are destroying the camp or something. So I was playing safe. I want the peaceful to be there. So I say, because I'm not feeling happy, let me go out so you can get your freedom to do whatever you want to do. Maybe I might go there and you say something, and because I'm upset, I will say something, and then they will say, oh, he's the one creating confusion in the camp or something, you know, at that moment. But after, when I sat back, people spoke to me, everything. I had to forget everything. I was living a normal life, and I was even the one making the camp lively. I was cracking jokes for people. Everybody was surprised. Even some of the players came to me and they was like, we are surprised. You understand?
You said the timing was wrong.
Yeah.
The timing for that decision?
Yeah.
Why do you say so?
I think it should have come earlier, months before. Not when the time is near to a tournament. You understand? I think the timing. A coach can make a decision. Everybody can make a decision. I'm a football player. I have to abide by it. You understand? But for me, I feel like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. It has happened in most of the countries. A captain does, maybe something happens, like scandal or something. It happened in England.
Yeah.
Scandal or something, they'll be like, okay, because of what you did, you don't deserve a captain. They take it from you. But this is the situation. I haven't done anything. My mind was prepared for a tournament. I was focusing on a tournament. I was injured. I was just trying as much as possible to be fit to help my nation, to help my country. You know, I was able to come back. The last month for the preparation of for the tournament, I came back to my feet. I scored 3 goals in 4 games. You know, thinking, okay, Afcon. Like, I was trying because I wasn't fit during the season. You know, for the last month, I was happy, you know, trying to come back and help my country. And then all of a sudden, bang. You understand? It's a normal thing. As a human being, I have emotions, you know. And that was why I said the timing was wrong.
Oh.
If maybe that time that I wasn't playing, you tell me, oh, this, you know, you are no. Okay, I understand, because I'm not playing, and it's true, I'm not playing. And this is the time. So when the question came, the decision came, I asked, so if I'm there, what is going to happen? If I'm on the field, what is going to happen? The answers wasn't. I didn't like the answers, you know, so I had to just let it go. That was what made me upset.
The answers from who?
Of course, the coach.
So you asked him, so if I'm on the pitch, what happens?
Yeah.
What were
there were a lot of things, like, okay, you're the captain, the captain has been stripped from you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We want the other party to be the captain. I said, okay, everybody knows me as the captain. Okay, it has been stripped. So what if I'm coming on? Would the armband be given to me to show respect or something? He said, no. You are no more the captain. I said, okay. So I was like, then what am I going to do there? And he was like, okay, you're going to control everything as a general captain and stuff. I don't understand the word general captain. But people spoke to me, as I said, explained things to me. I was going there as a normal player who is going to die for his nation. I had to just psych myself, you know, and life goes on. Things happened that I didn't like, but what else can I do? I have to just forget it and move on.
What things happened?
There are a lot of things that happen. Like, I don't want to say things, but it's okay. It's okay.
You've said that they told you about this general captain thing, and you didn't understand it earlier.
Mm-hmm. I didn't understand since I got into football, since I became a professional. I didn't understand the meaning of general captain. I don't understand. A captain is a captain there. So what is general captain? So if you want somebody to be a captain, if you want somebody to be a captain, yeah, say it. Don't say you are the general captain. No, I don't understand the meaning of the general captain.
Even now,
I don't understand. It's a title on me right now, but I don't understand it. I don't understand it, so I have to accept it. If you say, oh, Asamoah Gyan, the general captain, oh, okay, I will accept it.
So what did you do as general captain?
Okay, it was a road. He explained everything to me, which I think he it was quite tricky. Like,
what did he say?
He was like, okay, you're gonna control everything here, you know, outside the field because of your experience and everything. The captain can come to you, you know, share ideas. You know, if you need something, like, it's like you are going to control everything here in terms of the playing body.
Where?
Like the playing body, the players and everything. Okay. And I say, okay, so what is the captain gonna do? I just said it in my mind, like,
I'm thinking that now.
Yes, you are thinking the same thing right now. So that's why I don't understand the meaning of the general captain. I don't understand it.
Okay, so and let me say, a typical day, you are on the pitch. What happens? Like, you are there the day. What happens?
Okay, it's normal. As the experienced player, everybody listens to me.
Okay,
they know when I say things. I know what I'm saying. You know, despite the captain is there. The captain, when he is in difficulties, he comes to me like a reasonable guy. Like Andre comes to me and he will say, like, oh, Charlie, baby, Charlie, this, Charlie, what's up? I'll say, oh, okay. I think it's good. We go. I think it's not good. You know, and you say, no, baby, what you are saying, when we do it like this, you know, it's like we're having conversation. Everything, he comes to me and then we discuss it together. Sometimes we involve some of the old players, and then we do it together. So on the field of play, when we are on the field, I can also command with my experience, because they know what I can do and they know who I am. You know, but the captain is the captain. He's there. He's also doing his job as a captain.
If you were Dede, would you have accepted the captaincy?
Honestly, if I was him, no. Because there were a lot of controversies and here and there, the pressure, and I would say because we had a conversation, me and him. Yeah. You know, he also had to explain his part. You know, a lot of things.
What do you say?
He's a good guy. You know, me and the conversation, I don't want to put it in public. Like, but he was saying some reasonable things. He's there. It was given to him. He had to accept it. He had, like anybody else.
He had no choice.
He had no choice. You know, but for me, the question you asked, I would say,
if it was you,
if it was me, like this back and forth, I would say, okay, Charlie, keep your thing.
Left out.
Yeah. But I don't blame him. I don't blame Andre, because he's a good guy. We speak together. But you are interviewing me. I don't know what is on your mind. You also don't know what is on my mind. You know, so that is the relationship we have. We share things, reasonable things. He say things, businesses. Even sometimes we even talk about businesses and stuff. You know, we advise each other. But at the end of the day, we are human. I don't know what is
on his mind.
Yeah, so that is how we live in there. And sometimes people say, me and you, we fight, and like we have this rivalry between us, and which is not true.
Have you ever fought with him?
No, never.
Have you ever disagreed with him?
Sometimes we even laugh about these things in camp. You understand? Andre is my teammate. He's my national teammate. When we are in camp, we act professional. He's my mate.
Your captain.
He's my captain. Andre is my captain, and we share things together. It doesn't mean Andre is my friend. We are teammates. But there are certain things he has his friends that he cannot tell me. When we leave the camp, I have my guys. I have my friends, which everybody have to respect that. I won't call Andre and say, Charlie, let's go here. But when we are in the camp and we are going to places, I will say, oh, Charlie, what's up? The whole team, make you go. Let's go. There's this. We are doing this. That's the camp. We're in the camp. But outside the camp, he also got his friends and families and stuff. You know, I also have my friends and family. It doesn't mean we have any, how do you say it, rivalry between us. No. The love is still there. Sometimes even if Mayweather is going to fight, he calls me early, late night. Charlie, the fight, what's up? You know boxing, you know something about boxing. So should I bet? I say, oh, you can bet on Mayweather, he'll win. You know, I'll analyze something and it's okay, Charlie, thank you. So there are a lot of important things that we speak about.
What's about Kwesi Appiah?
What about?
You're friends with, you're teammates with Andre.
Same thing. We have a good relationship. I have a good relationship with Kwesi Appiah. If he's not a regular caller that maybe calls you and check up on you or something. If he needs something which he feels like I can help, he'll call me. If I also need something I feel like he can help, he'll call me. If I see him right now, you see us laughing. You know, but this is an interview. This is a question I need to answer frank. I have to be frank with what is going on. It doesn't mean I don't like him or something. I'm being frank here. You understand? So, honestly, I like him as a guy. I like his lifestyle. He also loves me. You know, we have that relationship together. But this is work. When we are talking about work, it's work. He feels I wasn't ready to be a starter. I respect that. For me, I also feel I wasn't in his plans. That is what I feel.
Okay.
With my 17 years of professionalism in football, I see things. I know and I feel I wasn't in his plans for this tournament. You know, that is what I feel.
What did you see to make you feel that?
Oh, there are many things that go on the field. You know, come on, this is my 17th year. This is my 16th year in the national team. If I'm not a starter, I accept that. It's a coach decision. But at least, I don't want to talk about things, but everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. I wasn't in his plans, period. I was in his plans.
You've been on the Black Stars for 16 to 17 years.
Yeah.
Kwesi Appiah hasn't. In fact, he left and he came back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he should have come back?
That decision is not my decision. You know, he came the first time he came. He did well statistically. If you watch his stats, he did so well. So you can argue about it when you bring him on board. Okay, he wants to come back. You check his CV. You check his stats in the national team. You can argue about it. That he can come back. It's not somebody who came and he didn't do well. You know, his stats shows everything. So he deserves his comeback. Although he's the first coach that has returned from the national team.
Yeah.
Leaving. But I think he's coming back. Nobody had problem with it. Maybe, of course, there are people who object to that. But I think for what he did before he left, he deserved to be back.
But you see, there's what he did, and there's what we did not see.
Yeah.
So if you look at both of them, would you have made that decision to bring him back?
To bring him back?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
But now, do you think he should stay on?
For now, those who employed him are the ones to decide. I'm a football player who abide by coach decision. A coach can decide not to even call me for a call-up. It's not my decision. It's the coach's decision. But those who employed the coach see the facts. They see what is going on. If he deserves to stay, they're gonna make the decision. At the end of the day, the fans will also say their opinion, but they will make the decision. You
What's
understand?
your opinion?
My opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, things happen. We human beings are not perfect. You go on a field, maybe sometimes tactically you go wrong, you get it wrong. Sometimes you get it right. When you get it right, people will acknowledge you for that. When you get it wrong, people will criticize you.
Is that what happened? Did he get it wrong?
He's a human being. He makes mistakes. Sometimes, yeah, we see it. Okay, this one didn't work. I'm a football player. I see it. When I go and I don't do well, coach sees it. Hey, baby, this one you didn't do well. Do it like this. It's a normal thing. He's not perfect. Sometimes he gets. He cannot say he got everything right. Yeah, of course he got something wrong. He got certain things wrong, which we all see. If I don't say it, I'm a hypocrite.
But is that why we left the Afcon?
No.
What went wrong?
Sometimes you can even have your worst game, you win a game. You know, in football, there are so many things happening in football. 2010, we didn't play that well. All the games we didn't play that well. The game that we played so well was in the final, and we lost against Egypt in 2010. So all these things, it happens.
Okay, we've moved a bit to the Afcon now, and if you just tuned in, the voice you heard needs no introduction. Asamoah Gyan is our guest here on the Super Morning Show. It's 18 minutes past 9, and we'll be taking your questions. Okay, this one says, "Good morning, Daniel. You see the kind of captain we have, Massa. This guy is humble. I know his family. I know this family not today. I think that's what you want to say. The brother Bafo Jan was my mate and my best friend from junior high, and even a brother. Asamoah go high, a great asset to the nation. Papansa Teshinungwa Estates." All right. Ask Asamoah Gyan about his promise to play for Kotoko before retirement.
Yeah, I've said it. Yeah, I'll play for Kotoko. I've said it. I have to wear the shirt.
You have to wear the shirt.
Yeah, I have to wear the shirt.
Kuma Pema.
I'll pay me back, Charlie.
Interesting. It's still live with the Super Morning Show. Okay, so we're talking about the Afcon. What went wrong?
I would say, as I said, it's the best camp I've ever been in my 16 years career in the national team. The president spoke to us before leaving. He delivered everything, what he had to do. Everything we asked for, he did it. So there's no excuses. There is no excuses. We went there to win a tournament, and it didn't happen. We have to blame ourselves, technical team, the whole playing body. You have to blame ourselves. We were on the field, and we know whatever we asked for, they did it. Everything went well behind the scene. That was why I said it has been the best camps. Facilities, everything we asked for.
What did you ask for?
Facilities. Like sometimes we go and we sleep in hotels in the past. You know, we asked for it. We want this. We want this. They made sure everything was done. They made sure everything was done for us. That one, I would say it. Everything was in order.
Your bonuses were paid.
Everything was in order. Everything.
In full.
Everything was in order. They did everything they could. Everything we asked for, they did it.
So why? Why didn't we?
We went on the field. There are other opponents who want to win. Sometimes we get tactical, like wrong things. It's normal in football. One have to win.
You see, do you think the captain thing contributed?
No. That was no. That didn't affect anything. The captain thing didn't affect anything.
You came on very late in some of the games.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could have made a difference?
I think so. But as I said earlier, the coach makes his decision, and that was why I said I wasn't in his plans. If I was in his plans for what I've done for this country against Guinea-Bissau 2-0, and I didn't come on, Asamoah Gyan didn't come on 2-0 against Guinea-Bissau, I'm not in his plans.
You should have come on.
Before I had to be injected before playing. You understand? That is how I understood things. You know, when I was in my prime playing consistently, I have to even feel the game. When I'm even on the bench, I have to feel the game. You understand? This is the situation we are leading. 2-0. I feel like maybe if I'm in a coach plan, although football is collectively, but sometimes you see, oh, this guy wants to achieve something also. 10th tournament, scoring is 10th in 10 consecutive tournaments. Sometimes you need to help the player also. Let me help him achieve this. Sometimes. That was why I said I wasn't in his plans.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there ever a time he asked you to warm up and you did not?
Sometimes it's so funny. It's so funny when I hear these things. He told me to warm up. I did a warm up. That was against Tunisia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he told me to warm up earlier in the second half. He told me to warm up, so I was strapping my shoes and everything to make sure I get ready. So when I was leaving, I called Ekuban to come warm with me, to do the warm up together, just to accompany me, because I was called. They didn't call him. I was the one who was called. I called him, and we went there. They're doing the warm up, and unfortunately, they called him to go on the field. Yeah, to go on the field. You know, so I don't blame the coach, because
No, how did you feel, bro?
That was why I say that instant moment, you feel something, and after you let it go, you understand certain things, because I've been in the game. Sometimes you can be, you'll be warming up. A midfielder will be on the bench. For tactical reasons, the coach will say, okay, I need a midfielder. And he will go, and then you will still be warming.
But Ekuban is a striker.
Yes, he's a striker. We have different qualities. Maybe he needs that quality there.
But he asked you to warm up.
Yes, he asked me to warm up. Maybe, okay, I called Ekuban with me. Maybe I went alone. And maybe if he tells him to come warm up too, you might not know. But for that moment, I called Ekuban to warm with me. So maybe he saw the two. He analyzed qualities and like what he needs, and then he put Ekuban.
Did you ask him why?
I didn't ask him why.
Why?
I didn't want to. I've never interfered in any coach's decision. I never do that. Maybe the coach might be protecting you. I don't know. Sometimes things happen. Maybe sometimes you might not be in his plans. But me, I chose that one. I know I wasn't in his plans.
Knowing that,
I had knowing that I wasn't in his plans. I was just waiting for that opportunity. I might get the opportunity. You understand? Juan Mata was not in Mourinho's plans when he was in Manchester United, but there were some games he needed him. He played a couple of games under Mourinho, but it doesn't mean he was in Mourinho's plans. You know, so there are certain things. With my experience, I've seen all these things. So I won't go and question a coach.
But do you regret going?
Regret going
for the tournament?
No, because if I say I regret going, I've disrespected the dignity. I've disrespected the president. He took a phone, called me, gone. Like, I have to forget everything. Like, everything had to go. There are a lot of people who called me.
But you didn't get enough playing time.
Yes, that is why I say it's a coach decision. You know, the fans have their opinion. They know what I can do. At the end of the day, the coach will make a decision. The fans will object to certain things. In our local language, now say it's normal. You witness some. You know, so he is the one on the field. He knows what he sees. So I have no, I can't do anything about it. But what I will say is, I wasn't in his plans, and I stick to it.
Wow. So you were captain for some time.
Yeah.
And now you're general captain, which both of us are trying to understand. Maybe by the end of the interview we will. Do you feel you enjoyed your reign as captain?
Never. I didn't enjoy at all.
Why not?
And I should have been the person who should have enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it.
When you say you should have been the person, what do you mean?
Yeah, for what I've done for the country. It's something that is there. The records are there. You know, the way people see me. I don't want to blow my own horns, but there are certain things you need to address it. I'm so humble, despite everything. In my position, there are some people, even football players, even tell me, if we had quarter of what you have, nobody will even speak to me. They tell me. You understand? But I try to do everything. I'm the one cracking jokes in the camp. I'm the one doing all the silly things for people to just laugh. I come so low. People even see me, everybody's level. People even see me and they will say, hey, you cry, why? If I was like you, nobody will even talk to me. They even say it too. And I'll say, this is how God created me. I can even choose to be like that. 2 minutes I will change. Because that is not how God created me. You understand? So,
how would you have enjoyed it? If you want to say, do you enjoy your reign? Like,
because since being the captain today, Captain C, today, captain has done this. Today, people are fighting over captain. Today, that. Sometimes, you know, even my 50th goal, I scored my 50th goal. I had my picture on my armband. It became an issue. And we've seen a lot of captains who had their faces and their families on their handband. Instead of we focusing on my 50th goal, incredible achievement. Instead of we celebrating that, we focused on that. Why? You understand? Sometimes I sit down and be like, what is going on? The person has scored his 50th goal. Instead of us to celebrate, Rooney scored his own. Look at. But me, they say, hey, he put his face on his captain. And that is what people were focusing on. There are a lot of things happening. And we all know it. You understand? So I feel like now.
Well, it's 29 minutes past 9 here. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy FM. Asamoah, let me ask this. I've asked this before, but let me ask again. Have you been given the credit that you deserve?
You know, that was why I said everybody has his opinion, you know, but the majority itself appreciate me a lot. That's why I say the negative things circulate. It's very, very strong, like the negative stuff. Very, very strong. Sometimes when somebody says negative stuff about somebody, you might think, everybody, you know. But as I said, when I go on the street, when I'm around, the love people show me, sometimes I even ask myself, hey, what is going on here? The same people are saying this, and now the people are coming to take pictures and saying, don't mind them. Some they say, oh, don't mind what they are saying. You don't mind what they are saying. Who are saying?
But they are saying it.
Yes. You understand? So I will take the positive part, and I'll be happy with it. When you go home, you say the negative stuff behind me, but I'll enjoy the positive part. Sometimes I do see the negative part also, but that was why I said the majority appreciate me a lot.
But who are the people who didn't make you enjoy the captaincy?
We all see it. There are a lot of things going on. It's normal. It's natural. I don't want to address things, but we all see. Haven't you heard about captaincy issue before?
No, I've heard it before.
So, this is what is going on.
So the people who discussed it, was it the players? Was it the media? Was it the management? Was it?
Sometimes it comes from the media. Sometimes it comes from the people who try to create controversy. They try to create rivalry. You understand? And when the past captains, nobody even said anything about them. That when Stephen Appiah was the captain, he had strong people behind him. And it's normal they say he was the best captain. I've heard it before. Because he had strong people around him that time. Richard Kingston was there. Otoado was there. Michael Essien was there. Sule Muntari was there. Richard Kingston was there. Otoado. John Mensah. Strong players at that time. Were there. Stephen Appiah even didn't make decisions. I was there. I was the one scoring goals that time when they were there. You understand? So if you have strong people around you, definitely. But this is the time we are here. We are building a young team. Somebody who wants to achieve something, a young player coming up. He is scared to say something. Yes, they'll take him out. Because they are scared to say something. But Stephen Appiah's time, there were strong people who were saying things. A minister was in, they would tell him in his face. There were strong people at that time. But this my generation, they are coming out. There are young players coming up. They are scared. They are scared to say something. Because if he says something, and then maybe you look at him and you'll be scared. Hey, so they're going to take me out from the team. No. So this is the situation. You understand? So
that's why you had some of the problems you had.
Yeah.
Your players didn't stand up for you.
Some. And it's a normal thing. I don't blame players. It's a normal thing.
But you see, some of them are still very respected in the team.
Of course. And
some of them have very solid positions in the team.
Great.
But they didn't speak up either.
There are players who speak. They speak.
Like who?
Just play. No, I won't mention them. But we have players who are in the team that speak.
Have they ever spoken for you?
But that is what I'm saying. That generation, you see them by yourself. You understand?
That's why I'm asking. Has Dede ever spoken for you?
Who?
Dede.
Andre? Yeah, he speaks. We all speak together.
I mean, has he spoken up for you before?
For me? No, we all speak in front of the dignitaries, like ministers. That we all speak together. But I don't know what goes on behind.
What you saw Kingston and the others do for Appiah, has Dede ever done for you?
That time, meetings were held in front of everybody, the whole team. You sit down, the whole team, everybody says something. But now, they take like 5 players, go meet, and we have the meeting together without the young ones. But that time it wasn't like that. You understand? So that was the.
Do you think that's part of the problem?
No. I won't say it's part of the problem. But how the interview is going, that is how I'm answering the question. Yeah.
Well, it's 26 minutes to the top of the hour. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. When we return, we move into Asamoah Gyan's future with the national team, the direction of the Black Stars going forward, the money issues, club football, the perception of corruption in Ghana football, and there's an intervention from a former member of the Black Stars Management Committee that I'll be sharing with you. Stay with us. This is the Super Morning Show.
At Afrodan, we believe that many of the problems people have with their health is as a result of the way they sit. In other words, your chair can kill you. Here's Dr. Marcus Mann of the Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
What you have to remember is that the spine is the lifeline to your body, and posture is the window to that spine. Now, posture is affected by your daily activities and habits like sitting. That's why at the Chiropractic and Wellness Centers, we recommend what I believe to be the best chairs available for preventing not only subluxations, but also other health problems that you may not be aware of. And that's Rabami and Mobilex chairs. Unfortunately, on a daily basis, I have to correct the effects of this poor sitting habit in our businessmen and businesswomen. Always remember, optimum spine equals optimum health.
So, for the sake of your health, buy Rabami or Mobilex chairs from Afrodan. We're on the first floor of the Swansea Shopping Arcade. Telephone 663-085.
Daddy, I bet you enjoyed your trip abroad.
Oh, yes. It was worth every peso, and the experience was breathtaking. The beautiful environment, the culture, and the food. Oh my, until I got terribly sick.
Perhaps from eating too many new dishes.
But you know, thanks to my Glyco travel insurance policy, all my medical bills were paid for the 3 days that I was on admission.
Really? Glyco travel insurance policy?
Yes, my dear. Glyco travel insurance is the best. Look, it covers medical and emergency services, personal assistance services, emergency return home, personal liability such as legal defense fee, loss of baggage, personal accidents, trip cancellation, or even delayed departure. And even these are the ones I remember off my head.
Yes, Glyco Travel Insurance has a worldwide cover and widely accepted by embassies, both Shenzhen and non-Shenzhen. Visit any of our Glyco offices nationwide or call 020-422-113 or 055-5305-547 for ready assistance from our experienced support team. Be safe, travel protected, and have a peace of mind. Glyco, we cushion you for life.
At UBA, we pay close attention to your every detail, making you feel like a VIP every time you visit us. We have the strongest financial and technological background, making us #1 in risk management. We have offices in New York, Paris, and London, and presence in 20 countries across Africa. UBA has successfully operated in Ghana for almost 15 years, with 28 branches throughout the country. Visit us today at a branch near you. UBA, Africa's Global Bank.
Mr. Bossman, with all these computers, servers, and electronic equipment, I know they see one cable for the floor crack.
Charlie, you be right too. We they use raised access floors from Interface, so all the cables they hide under the raised access floors. So
this be the solution to the plenty cables where in my computer room for office. Accountant, call Interface now.
If you're involved in new property development, renovation, or decoration, the right place for you is Interface Limited. Call us on 0274-999999 or visit our website at www.interfacelimited.com.
No one likes the siren of the ambulance, but once in a while, there is a moment in our lives where we need help and pray silently for an angel. That is why the Call Angels came into being to provide 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, round-the-clock ambulance cover for medical emergencies, domestic accidents, road traffic accidents, non-emergency transfers, and any medical condition where professional hand is needed to get a patient to the hospital. Download the Call Angels app for free from Google or Apple Store. You can also register for our value-added services by calling 18026 or *3330 or 0302-909746. For as little as 100 Ghana cedi, you can guarantee you and your family for up to 5 persons priority response, in addition to a 30% discount on fares for your transport request. Sign up and get that peace of mind for you and your family. Call the Angels in that critical moment and we will be there. Kindly note that this service is currently available in the Greater Accra region only.
A
great journey lies ahead of us all, but we all have different paths carved out for us. When choosing your path, make sure you choose a partner you can trust, a partner with integrity who will always stand with you and give you the support you need when you need it. No matter who you are and where you are in your journey in life, you are very significant, and so is the path you're on. Consolidated Bank Ghana cherishes financial security as much as you do and shares the same values as you, and that is why we are the right financial partner to stand with you. We are now one of the largest banks in Ghana, and we are ready to partner and work with you. CBG, we stand with you.
It's Friday!
Take away, say move front, son of Kobaka, and wine and madente. So Jagella, so pressure, or the queen of retro queen, yeah. Came my yappy, but they are soon a chant and a man, share. No. Shama can say, Name Moody and wash it. Shama Buddha, Name Moody and more than it. Shama Fijaman does you, come in the more day. Udo ya. Nana nyami na betchere Mine ube gura kabre Atra yas jamansai Yando ya Nana nyami na betchere Meya wuwu campaign Atra yas jamansai Nina Udo ya Nana nyami na betchere Eya Entifa wusabe wameni Odomi wuwa yashe Fa wutuma bebo midiano Ezuza wakodye Fa wusabe wameni Mini would lay a water back, yeah. Oda mi no me no ya chey ya water kind. Enti mi day and kasa. Mini would lay a water back, yeah. Oda mi no me no ya chey ya water kind. Answer abe, watch a more than me a be your mind. And I know what if not me, Oda na boy mama say myself. Answer abe, watch a more than me a be your mind. And I know what if not me, Oda na boy mama say myself. Why though? She must say my sense and a gas oil. The man who need now another way. It's a food be told me that she be just. She want boom slow me man who difference. It's in me young pauses, yeah. Happy days to so called that. She 1, 2, 3, a jack, a dim. If I want some many, under me who I am. If I want to my baby, I know. It was our body. If I want some many, under what to my baby. Mini would lay a water back, yeah. Oda mi no ya chey ya water kind. Enti mi day and kasa. Mini would lay a water back, yeah.
18 minutes to the top of the hour. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Our guest in studio is Asamoah Gyan. My name is Daniel Daz. You want to keep your questions coming in on 0244340437. You can also tweet at us at Joy997FM. Use the hashtag JoySMS. We're going all the way till 10:30 this morning. So you want to stay with us for every moment of it. Apologies if you were expecting the news at the top of the hour. Efo Kofi in Tema says, good morning, Daniel. I cannot agree more with the general captain about the death of Colts football in Ghana, which has become the bane of our success as a football giant on the continent. There has been over-concentration on the Black Stars without zero attention to the foundation of football at the Colts level. The once vibrant Colts football, especially in Tema, which produced very great players, must be reviewed with support from the GFA. If Ojan agrees 100%, he's nodding. If Yayeb in Osu says, oh, Didi, tell Baby Jet some of us love him so much. Yes, it's normal to be talked about when you are up there. It even happens to those of us down here. Strong people are not affected by talking. Please ask him his current state with his wife. Please, are they back together? Are you? If you wants to know, do you want to know if you so that you come and fill the position yourself? Jan, are you back together with the missus? You don't talk about family. Oh, if you wants to know.
No.
So you're back together.
I don't talk about family issues.
Hello, Daniel. A big well, if we asked and the answer was not given. Hello, Daniel. A big congratulations to Asamoah Gyan. I am making a passionate appeal to him to help him fix the Gbawe DC Park to help them unearth talents from the neighborhood where we all grew from. Please, this is the very little we can do to help Malang Gbawe. Ralph in Italy. Good morning, Joy FM. I'm enjoying your show at Sabunzongo. Is this Sabunzongo in Kusmintim? Tell me again. Text me back and tell me. Thanks to you guys for bringing Dr. Asamoah Gyan to the studio. Dr. Asamoah Gyan is a great player by all standards. Please tell him we love him from Apirugu Chiakpama. I hope I didn't mess up your name. Daniel, please ask the general captain if you make it to the Blair Obi homecoming. Hey, this is the second one asking this question. Are you going tomorrow? Okay, we'll ask later. A great guy by all standards. We hope to see him tomorrow at the Blair homecoming. You're going tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, okay. Daniel, kudos to Asamoah Gyan. I salute him. He's done his best for Mother Ghana. Please tell him to share his contact number. I need to call him for a discussion. Hey, Fred, we need a discussion. Baby Jet is the best ever. Pardon? He should send you mobile money. Yeah. We'll leave the mobile money number. Asamoah Gyan was given captain when John Mensah was made general captain. He accepted it. So why? You want to address that? Okay, we'll come to you for that. I think your name is Reggae from Osu. I'm crying here in my office about this decision of captain thing. We lost the cup. Baby just coming home with... okay, sorry about that. I can't make out your message. Sorry about that. Asamoah is a great player. I saw him train under Coach Sapong at Accra Academy in the year 2000. He truly deserves what he has. Please ask him to pay more attention to Accra Academy. He's coming there tomorrow. #JoySMS baby. I disagree that Kwesi Appiah deserved a comeback based on his stats. Second stints as a coach has always been unsuccessful. Correct me if I am wrong. Daniel, good morning. This guy is a good guy. He did what Napoleon couldn't do for Mother Ghana. God bless him. Greetings to Mr. Ashong from Vincent inside United States of Pram. This is Robert. I really like the way Baby just responds to the questions. God richly bless him. Asamoah Gyan has done so much for us. He's very humble like Didi, very respectful like Stephen Appiah, and prepared always to sacrifice in a game for Ghana. Daniel, please ask Gyan if he would have called a colleague player to warm up with him if his coach were Klopp, for example. Would he do that in Europe? Brian, ask Gyan if he would continue to play in the national team.
Why though? She must say my sister na gas oil. The men who need na one other way. It's a food be told me that she be just. She want boom slow me men who difference. It's any me young power says yeah. Happy day is so called that. She 1, 2, 3, aja, a D. If I want some many, under me who I am. If I want to my baby, I know.
So it's 30 minutes till we hit 10. Remember, we are going till 10:30 with Asamoah Gyan. CBG Ghana has completed a system upgrade and are currently resolving residual issues. You may experience some service disruptions during this period. However, be assured that our team is working to restore normal service on all platforms. We appreciate your patience, CBG. We stand with you. The Ghana Journalists Association Eastern Region invites you to the 2nd Eastern GJA Awards under the theme Securing a Malaria-Free Ghana, Role of the Media. Guest speaker, His Royal Majesty Ochihini Osajifo Amwetia Oforipening. Special guest of honor, Honorable Kwekwaji Maimenu, Minister of Health. Guest, Honorable Eric Kwache Dafor, Eastern Regional Minister, MP. The date is Friday, 9th August 2019. That's today. The venue is Royal MacDick Hotel at Koforidi. The time is 5 p.m. Sponsor is VRA. Title sponsor, is VRA. Now, from the 1st of August to the 30th of September 2019, Kingdom Books and Stationery is giving a generous 10 to 50% discount on all school items like textbooks, pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and much more across all our branches in Accra. Tema, Kumasi, Takrade, and Cape Coast. For more information, call us on 0302 764101 or 0302 764209 or email info@kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books and Stationery, your number one stop shop for all office essentials, stationery, and furniture. Barclays Absa Group Limited has a lot in store for SMEs in Ghana. Absa is interested in supporting African business, specifically SMEs. We help them grow by providing finance capacity building and financial literacy programs. We supported over 140,000 SMEs and individuals across Africa. Welcome to Absa Group Limited. Absa, proudly serving you in Ghana as Barclays. As a former member of the Black Stars Management Committee, I will always hold Gyan in high esteem. We had a bad game against Congo in Ghana. He was injured. We needed a win badly, and the boys were psychologically down in the away game. We prevailed on him to go with the team because he would not play because he was injured. We knew his presence would boost their confidence. He agreed and joined the team. Before Gabon, we had problems with the bonus structure. At a meeting with him and some key senior players, he spoke so much sense, I was amazed. He pointed out to us that bonus is not about him. He was prepared not to take it. But what about his other players who are not earning much like him? Ernest Thompson speaking there. Right, so we are back with Asamoah Gyan. Let's ask a bit about these issues that come up. When these money issues come up, Asamoah, tell me about the mood in camp when the money issues come up.
You know, honestly, sometimes we don't listen to radio sometimes. But we have families, we have family members, we have friends who listens. Sometimes we get the news, we know what is going on. We hear it sometimes, you know, and sometimes we feel like we are preparing for a tournament. Instead of us to focus on the training and stuff, we are bringing, like, you know, these issues before. Like, that's how we feel. Like, we have to focus on the training. And I feel like, and we know, like, why should we talk about money here when we are preparing for a tournament? And most of the players, they say like, Ghana is the only country that people want to know how much players earn. That's the only that's the only problem personally I have, you know. But
you don't think we should know?
No.
Why not?
It's not football. Everything that happens sticks in the camp. The inside thing sticks in the camp. That was why I've said it all over and all over again that politics in football will not work. And this is what we are. If we are honest to ourselves, that is what is going on in football. Politics. Things came showing people taking bribes and doing this and showing, like, there are a lot of things going on now. We have the normalization committee, the GFA gone. Now we are starting everything all over again. So nobody is to be blamed here. If we put politics into football,
but that's what's going on now.
It's going on now. For Ghana, the football is politics now.
How?
Yeah, of course, everybody wants to show the country what it's doing for players.
And you think that's wrong?
It's wrong.
Why?
That is the game. I've been in the game. I know what the game is all about. Everybody knows it. And if people who have been in the game, they know it. Like football people, maybe, for example, you have your job and know, I don't know what is going, like what goes on in your job. But in my job, I know everything, details. You know, that is my field. And I know these things doesn't help.
How does it affect the game?
It affects. I don't know how to. It brings like division, like, you know, you understand?
Division within the players?
Within everybody. Because this party wants to show this political party is doing well for the team. You understand? And this particular party will also tell people to say this. You understand? And we know, we are Ghanaians. We know what is going on. It's politics. Now football here is politics. Because football is something that brings people together now. Number one sport in the world. It brings people together. Just imagine if we go to a tournament and we win. If we win a tournament, you will see the togetherness.
But isn't this the same politics that moved the presidents to probably speak to you to join the team?
That is politics. Politics have to stick to politics. But the sport, like football, in the game, no.
So I'm trying to understand. Are you saying that it's politics in football when the president, for instance, comes to speak to you, or there's another way?
The president is the highest, is the man of the country. The president can say everything what he wants to say, but public, no.
Okay, there's a lot more that we want to do on this, but stay with us. We'll be right back. We just need to clear this. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Asamoah Gyan has a lot more to say.
Promo way there, I had the. Sabi gusu yusu mi mumu no. If you say MTN Exima Chedia no, Edia to table. Brand new Samsung 65-inch UHD Smart TV. Na brand new 2019 Hyundai. And I feel 3,000 Ghana there. You should say mono. MTN Momo. Still Misaka. The journey of 1,000 smiles. Yashasya 10 years ago. And to celebrate this milestone, MTN give you away exciting prizes in the MTN Momo Attend promo. Yeah, you use Momo no. You could win one of the 2019 Hyundai i10 cars. Asamoah Samsung Smart TVs for baby. And they up to 3,000 cedis e-cash every month. And a grand prize, 2019 Hyundai Santa Fe in the MTN Momo Attend promo. Into signing on and they keep using your MTN Momo. Now when you big, if it's August only on Ghana's best network. Dial *120#. Now check your points. Terms and conditions apply. Just Momo 8. We're there for you everywhere you go.
My name is Kwame Sefakai, and most of you know me as a media personality, but I am also a family man. The UMB mobile banking app, UMB Speed App, saves me so much time by letting me do almost all of my banking transactions on my phone. The cardless withdrawal feature allows me to withdraw cash from any UMB ATM without an ATM card. I can also pay bills, transfer money, request for a loan, invest money, and so much more. So now, I can spend less time at the bank and more time with the ones I love. Bank anywhere and anytime with a UMB mobile banking app, UMB Speed App, and get the time to do what you love most. Download the UMB Speed App from your Android, iOS, or Windows phone today. Call 0302-633-988 for more information. UMB Speed App, Digibank, let's go!
This August, the British High Commissioner to Ghana, His Excellency Mr. Ian Walker, cycles 1,000 kilometers across Ghana from north to south. Be part of the Ghana Grand, the adventurous journey that seeks to kindle conversations about health, natural environment, tourism, and raise funds for the Kolabu Plastic Surgery and Burns Unit. Support the fundraising call by dialing MTN short code *700 *9#. Follow the prompts and type in the code, the Ghana Grand, or Vodafone Cash 0207-566-351 or the Standard Chartered account 0100-104-061-801. Follow at UK in Ghana across all social media platforms for all updates with the hashtag The Ghana Grand. The Multimedia Group is proud to be the media partner.
It's time to celebrate and reward a full year of hard work, professionalism, and ethical journalism. A special night of glitz and glamour for members of the Inky fraternity to wine and dine and dance to great music at the Royal Matic Hotel, Kofodia. Join us at the 2nd Eastern Regional GJ Awards, themed Securing a Malaria-Free Ghana, the Role of the Media. Date and time, 9th August 2019, 5 p.m. sharp. Guest speaker, His Royal Majesty Ochihene Osajifo Amwecho for Repaying. Special guest of honor, Honorable Kweku Ajima Menu, Minister for Health. Guest, Honorable Eric Kwachi Dafor, Eastern Regional Minister. Music by the Ghana Police Band. Headline sponsor, VRA. Other sponsors, Newmont Gold, PDS, Eastern Regional Coordinating Council, Baltic Mineral Water, Accra Brewery, and Promacida Ghana Limited. This event is strictly by invitation.
Oh yes, 10 years in the making. Adon Praise 20
2019. Powered by the Multimedia Group Limited. Adum FM. Yeah, tough. Adum Praise. Yeah, baby.
This year, prepare for a special encounter with God as Asamoah Gyan Ministries and Royalty Music presents the Healer Experience 2019. Prepare for the Holy Spirit experience as Asamoah Gyan and friends take you closer to heaven on Sunday, 11th August from 4 p.m. at the ICGC Calvary Temple off Spencer Road opposite the Noma Hotel. Performing live, Asamoah Gyan from South Africa, Lepo Segubela. Minister Michael Mahendare, Zimbabwe, Evelyn Wanjiru from Kenya, and from GH, Joe Metal, Diana Hamilton, Elder Miracle, Sissy Chum, and a lot more. It's the Healer Experience 2019. Proudly brought to you by Vodafone Ghana.
The future is exciting. Ready?
ICGC Calvary Temple, Upstream Music, Preach Media, Jeanette Services, DDP, and Gunsworld International Services. Admission is free. The Healer Experience.
Okay, our last caller for Chirewajin on Radio Ghana by 56.7 FM is on the line. Hello, you have 30 seconds. Chirewajin.
Hi, Mr. Presenter. Yes, I don't understand how I take out my own money to buy credit. My own money, oh. Then when I buy it, the people say I have to use it by a certain time. Otherwise, they will take it away. I mean, how? If I buy it, then I should be able to keep it as long as I want. Abrabona, you trying to say at the end, it's only expiry. It's not all of us who can call.
All right, thank you. Expiry is a very serious issue. Now, let's take a message from our sponsors.
Tired of expiry on your calls? Switch to Airtel Tigo. Get Fuse, the only call and data bundle with no expiry. So time no be problem. Call all networks and browse with Airtel Tigo Fuse. Dial *567# to bundle.
Airtel Tigo. Life is simple.
Check away, say move fanta, son of Baka, and wine and Magan, so Jadela, so Cabressa, or the Quan, the rest of Quan, yeah, Kema Mayapi, Bataya, soon the Chantan a man, she, no. Shama can say, Namemudi and Washi.
It's a minute past 10. This is the Super Morning Show on Joe 99.7 FM. Like I said earlier, we're here till 10:30, making way for the baby Jets. Asamoah Gyan, who is our guest in studio this morning. Your text messages coming in brought to you by Afrodan, your back must last you a lifetime. Glyco Critical Illness Plan GSIP. Glyco, we cushion you for life. Afrodan is offering you the most comfortable chair in the world, the Nightingale Extreme Comfort Chair. It has over 10 thoughtfully engineered features, especially customized for your health and comfort. Go to Afrodan on the first floor of the Swansea Shopping Arcade and feel this chair. You'll be amazed. Call us on 0302 663 085. The Glyco Travel Insurance provides cover for medical emergency and hospitalization assistance, loss of passports, driving license or ID abroad, loss of checked-in baggage, travel of one immediate family member to the bedside of the insured, trip cancellation expenses, hijacking, and many more. Talk to us today on 0202-222-113 or 0555-305-547. Let's help you plan for a peaceful travel abroad. Glyco Travel Insurance, cut the hustle, all the convenience. Glyco Life, we cushion you for life. MTN Momo is celebrating 10 years of making life simple by giving away 10 brand new Hyundai cars in the MTN Momo Ascend promo. For the month of June, Rebecca Kwe was the lucky winner of the Hyundai Grand i10 2019. Keep using your MTN Momo accounts to build points and win exciting prizes like Samsung Smart TVs, up to 3,000 Ghana cedis in e-cash, or one of the brand new Hyundai cars, including the all-new 2019 Hyundai Santa Fe. From now till the end of August, remember, promo winners will only be called with 0244 300,000 to redeem their prizes. Dial *120# to check your points. Terms and conditions apply. We're there for you everywhere you go. It's exactly 3 minutes past 10. We're back in studio with Asamoah Gyan. So there was this question you wanted to answer yourself. John Mensah was made general captain, then you were made captain.
Yeah, that time, he wasn't in the team. That was the first time I was appointed a captain. I even asked the question, even before signing it. I asked them, have you spoken to them? That was the question I asked. Have you spoken to John Mensah about this issue? Have you spoken to Michael Essien about this issue? And they told me yes. That was how I signed it. But this issue about John Mensah wasn't in the group. He wasn't in the 28-man squad. If he was there, no.
You wouldn't have taken.
No. Because before giving to me, I asked the question, have you asked them? You understand? And they said yes. This is the situation. I'm in the team as the captain. I'm in the team. I'm going. If I wasn't going, I'll accept it in good faith and everything will be fine. But this is the situation. I'm in the team. We are going to the tournament. So there is difference. There are difference. John Mensah's issue, he wasn't in the team. You understand?
Are you okay with Dede accepting it?
As in how?
Accepting to be captain.
For me, if I was him, I won't.
Why?
Because I won't say I blame Dede. I don't blame Dede. But if I was him, like, I didn't mommy, we see, Charlie, Monfa. You understand? But if I wasn't there, fine, because it's obvious Dede will be the captain.
Do you think it's part of the
no
politics that goes into football?
That one, it's very tricky. I cannot say anything about this. You know, it's something that goes behind the scene. Something that's behind my imagination. I don't know. That one I don't know. But I know there is that politics is going on. Yeah.
But you were saying how it affects you and how it shows itself.
How it affects me,
how it affects the play and how it shows
it doesn't affect my play. Because I made an example. I lost my mom. I played. I scored. You know, when I'm on the field, I'm always focused. You know, my mental toughness has taken me where I am to now. It has brought me where I am to now. My mental toughness, despite everything, despite emotions, despite everything, the key, mental toughness. People even ask me, how do you do it? And I tell them, listen, you have to be mentally strong because you put yourself in this position. You know, I was just at the early stages of my career. I thought I was playing to score goals, and people recognized me. I became a big player. I became a big star. So I have to deal with it. You know, but sometimes I'm a human.
Okay.
Things affect you. You react to it. But at the end of the day, you have to put yourself back together and then move on. So there are a lot of things, there are a lot of obstacles that has happened in my career. But
you're still here.
I'm still here.
Will you continue?
And it's a big motivation to people. People even look up to me. They say, hey, boy, you understand?
But will you continue? Will you continue playing for the national team?
I'm still available. I'm still available for the national team. I'm still available.
Kwesi Appiah as coach?
Pardon?
With Kwesi Appiah as coach?
If anybody at all, I'm a football player. If I'm invited to the national team, I will honor my invitation because I'm still available for the national team. A coach can come and say, okay, I don't need you in my team. That is the coach's decision. But if a coach comes and he said, oh, I want you in my team, why not? I have to. Since I haven't retired from the national team, I'm still available.
But you said earlier that you were not in his plans.
Yes.
Now, if he calls you, would you go?
I'm not in his plans. I'm not in his plans. If he calls me, maybe he has changed his decision. Maybe he thinks, okay, I'm okay to play, because he made the decision when we were going to the tournament. If things maybe I'm not ready, that's his decision. If I say I'm not in his plans for this tournament, it doesn't mean I'm saying, oh,
in the future.
In the future.
So what do you think the direction of the Black Stars should be going forward? Should we make wholesale changes, use younger ones, or do away with the senior players?
It depends. You know, we have quality players. We have great players. You cannot change the whole thing. It's a gradual process. You know, we have a new generation coming, new players coming. Some of them have tasted their first African Cup. their first Afcon. You know, we need to give them confidence. We need to support them. You know, there will be a lot of people coming in as well, which is normal. You know, but for my experience, anybody that comes, I'll just share my experience with the person. The person has got his skills, his talent and everything. But I'll also add my experience to the person to just deliver. But I also tell the person, you have to be mental tough. You have to be tough mentally, because you have to expect these things, because they will be seeing new things in their life. Hey, people will start bashing you. That one, you have to accept it. You have to just play, because some of them might panic. You know, so I share these things to them to prepare them
for what's coming.
For what is coming, and they know.
And what's next in terms of club football?
Club football. Right now I'm a free player. I just finished my contract with Kayserispor. I didn't renew, and right now I'm free. We are in negotiations with clubs and stuff. You know, so we are going back and forth with deals. You know, in deals, you know, we need to agree mutually. You know, and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes, you know, there are more coming, and my team is dealing with it, and we will see what happens. What I have to do is just focus on my training, and then get ready for my new challenge.
Well, it's still live on the Super Morning Show on Joe 99.7 FM, and we are going through some of the questions that you asked us to ask you. Someone wants to know why you refused the move to Chelsea FC.
There wasn't any concrete offer. There wasn't any concrete offer.
There was no concrete offer for
Chelsea. There wasn't any concrete.
But why did you leave the EPL at the time?
EPL? At that time? You know, the deal came, and it was good. It was a good deal. Recently, now Queen, the director at that time, he addressed the issue, but there were some issues I didn't agree, you know, with him. You know, he said a lot of things like, I wanted to leave the club. I didn't want to leave the club. You know, I was the marksman of the club. I was the talisman of the club that time. You know, the fans loved me. I was scoring goals. Everyone was happy. There was no issue. And then the loan came. You know, the loan from Al Ain came for 1 season, with option to sign for 4 years, and the loan was like it was like £6 million at that time, a loan deal, and that time it hasn't happened before, a player going for a loan for 6 million, and they think it was a good deal. You understand? Yeah. It was 8 million rather, you know. So they accepted the deal.
They accepted.
Yeah, they accepted
the deal. They called you,
and then they called me. That, oh, okay, you can go for 1 season and then come back, because they will benefit from it. 8 million for a loan deal, you know. So they called me, and I was like, okay. They also brought my personal deal. It was a very, very good deal,
and it worked for you. So
it worked for me,
and it's helped you in business, hasn't it? The personal cash that you
that has. I've done a lot with those cash. I brought back.
Okay, let's talk a bit about that business. Now, I had a question from I think that was asking earlier about Baby Jet Airlines.
Yeah.
When are we seeing Baby Jet?
Very soon. We're having some issues behind the scene. You know, it's not easy. You know, we need to solve all these things. You know, because to run an airline company it's a huge task. You know, we just I went into aviation and I saw what is in, you know, but people should be patient. We are trying to sort everything out, and we will come for sure. We will come.
All right. How about boxing promotions and the other deals that you're involved in? How's it going?
Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. Everybody knows when Baby Jet Promotions we do events. It's one of the best in the country. You know, we working with Manuel Tego, who has been signed on with Rudy Bella in the US, you know, and now he's the WBO number 1 contender. Number 1. He can fight for the world title as soon as possible, you know. So right now, Rudy Bella is working with Baby Jet Promotion, and I think we're doing well. Although we haven't done any events recently, but we're doing well behind the scene.
Kwesi Nyantakyi and the normalization saga, do you think that was handled well?
And also, I just received a message. You know, it's Kwesi Appiah's birthday and Coach Kwesi Appiah's birthday, and I want to wish him happy birthday because I already know today is his birthday. So I wish him happy birthday.
Okay. Yes, to the other Kwesi Nyantakyi. All that went on there, do you think it was handled well?
Pardon?
The Kwesi Nyantakyi saga, do you think it was handled well?
No.
Why?
No, because I told you earlier that you know politics in football, it's quite, you know, it doesn't work like that. Now look at what is happening. You have to start everything all over again. You know, a man who has served the nation for how many years got to that level to being the vice CAF president. He's lifting the flag of Ghana high. At that time, if you say who is the vice CAF president, where does he come from? They'll say Ghana. There are some people who are over there that they don't even know the name Ghana. They don't know the country Ghana. But he's lifting the look at his position. And he lost everything in how many hours? 48 hours? He lost everything. You know, it's so sad. It's so sad. You know, sometimes we need to address.
But this was a serious case of corruption. How should we
somebody who has taken Ghana 3 times to the World Cup? It means he was doing something right. He was doing something right.
So how should
I don't know how he did it, but as a football player, he was helping the country. We see the good things that Nyantakyi was doing. When this thing happened, you know, we sit back and be like, hey, so this was what was going on and something. But for me personally, what he has done in football, in Ghana football, I think he deserves much credit.
So that question is, how should the case have been handled? This is alleged corruption.
That one, I don't know. I don't know how it should be handled. But I'm talking with a man I've worked for all these years, for decades. You know, but the decision, you know, I don't know how people judge when something like this happened, whether it was true or not. You know, we need to go into details.
So what's your
because there were videos coming up, him taking what happened before he took the video. He took the money. What happened? We didn't see details. You know, so there are certain things that we see. But you know, the man has done an incredible job. That one day, I would say it. He has done an incredible job. People will object to that, but for what I've seen, I've worked with him. You know, for example, people can say a lot of stuff about me. You don't know me, but those who are with me, they know. I've worked with Dantiti for a long time. Just be in his shoes. Let's be real here. Just be in his shoes. If it was you, you know.
This issue about corruption in football, which is what the Nyantakyi thing
is
all about.
Corruption. Hey. It's a difficult one. This question is a difficult one. But was he involved? Recently, it was cleared that he didn't do anything. We saw the news.
Well, so yes, there has been reportage in there. I'm actually asking about corruption in football generally.
It's not good. That one.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. I've seen a lot of things. You know, it doesn't make even the coaches do their job well.
What have you seen?
Of course, we see referees being paid and stuff. That one we know. We have to do the job. Somebody has gone to Europe for his license, do his tactic, and then a referee can, because the referee has everything in his hands. He can change the destiny of the game. He can change everything. So somebody goes to work, does his work, and small thing, you know, bang, this thing happens. That one there, I don't agree. No.
But it's happened in your favor before.
I don't know what goes on behind the scene. I don't know what is going on. My job is to put the ball in the net. I'll just put the ball in the net and I'll go and dance my William Onko dance. You understand?
Right, it's still live on the Super Morning Show. Enjoy 99.7 FM. Yes, there was a question about Colts football and what has happened to it generally. What do you make of the current football administration, particularly with local juvenile football?
Yeah, it's going down. I think it's gone down. It's gone down, and that is what, that is what we're trying to bring back. And the whole Baby Jet tournament and 16 tournament issue is mainly about coast football. It boosts the confidence of the kid. There are a lot of things going on I cannot explain, but I'll let my manager Samuel Nimado talk about all these things. So let him say.
No, we'd like to know from you. I mean, you were nodding when I was reading the coach's football comment, and I saw you nodding.
Okay,
very.
I'll ask for that one. I can say it. So, I played in the coast level. There are a lot of great players that we've seen in the national team. They started at the coast. Everybody played in the coast level. I would say majority played in the coast level, and now we don't see these things. Sometimes when you are playing the coast level, you see the fans very close to the field. You see them. When they insult you, you hear it. So even that one is even motivation. When you come to the Premier League, when I came to the Premier League, I was a coast player when I came to the Premier League. I heard people say something. It's even fun. It's like mentally, I was prepared.
Yeah, psyched up and prepared
before coming.
But now that's not what's happening.
We don't see these things here.
And it's affected the game.
Stephen Appiah, do you know where he comes from? Choco. Choco.
And so it's produced all of these great
players.
There's so much that we could go into, but unfortunately, we'd have to wrap up at this point. Asamoah, thank you so much for joining us, Asamoah Gyan, of the Black Stars, and it's been a great conversation. Any final words before we go?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank the sponsors for the Baby Jet under 16 tournament. Champion dishes, Ash Foam, they did really well. Paradise Park. As at now, we want more sponsors to come on board, to make this tournament successful. Just because it will help Ghanaians to benefit. Everybody will benefit from it. It will help the companies and everything. Once again, I'd like to thank Ghanaians for their support. Mr. President, everybody, for their support. Everything, and I will say sorry to Ghanaians for what happened in the Afcon. They were expecting the cup back home. We couldn't bring the cup. No excuses. We have to blame ourselves for we not winning it. So we ask for their forgiveness. Sorry, and hopefully we have to look forward to the future, and then let's see what happens. I like to thank the fans. I like to thank everybody. Critics, they make us very strong. When people don't criticize you, you don't do well. They play a very, very important role in our careers and everything. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank you for having me here to express my mind. I'd like to thank Asempa for having me here. Everybody. I'd like to thank Joy News. Everybody, the media, everybody, they've been helping us. Sometimes we get misunderstanding. We say things, they throw shots, we also throw shots. So at the end of the day, we are Ghanaians, we move on.
All right. Thank you, Asamoah Gyan. Have a good day.
Have a good day too.
And that's the captain himself. I mean, the general captain, Asamoah Gyan. But there's still more to come on the Super Morning Show. General Manager of Pet Talk, David Ajay, will be joining us, and the Group Manager Custom Services at DBS, Blessing Chuku, would also be joining us. We are talking about the Joy News